Okay. Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. I believe we are now live, so hello everybody. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna watch zombies with you. Ha ha, memes. So, we're gonna be watching 30 minutes of Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland gameplay. Roughly, it's a... Oh, hello, there's me, sorry. It's roughly 30 minutes, and it's gonna be going through basically the starting setup of the map itself. It's something that Infinity Ward have released for us to analyze, break down, and watch, and so that's what we're gonna be watching together today, okay? So, I'm gonna just make sure that the chat is doing alright. Chat's looking very happy. Let's get some hellos in the chat right now, and we'll start this bad boy off. So I've got to go to the right position. I've got my tweet deck, I've got my chat, I've got all of it ready to go so I can see what you guys are saying as we watch this together. Let me just get that bad boy out of the way. Let's get over here, get like a so. Back to the beginning. Lovely. And we can begin it. Haha. Okay, so we should now have the Infinity Ward logo on screen. 1 minute left to go, so this is going to be our little countdown getting into things here. I'm on a swivelly chair, so I need to position myself correctly. There we are. And yeah, let me know, guys. What are your thoughts so far going into this gameplay? Are you excited for this? Are you thinking that it's going to be lame? What are your thoughts? Because right now, I think that a lot of people aren't really massively hyped for Infinite Warfare. Not as hyped as they could be. And so it'll be interesting to see what you guys are basically thinking, having not really seen much gameplay, having not really seen much advertising, having basically gone in afresh, and then afterwards we can check back in with you guys and see if your opinions have changed or what the dealio is, because I have played this mode a little bit. At Call of Duty XP, I was able to play it, and so I have had a little bit of experience in the mode itself, getting to grips with things, but people are saying that they're excited. Lots of hellos in the chat still. Lots and lots of hellos. How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you all. It's good to see you. Here we go. Let's see how this stream begins, shall we? This is the beginning. Oh, boy. Oh, blood and gore, drug reference, intense violence, strong language, suggestive themes. It's going to be a trailer. Peggy 18 incoming.
Peggy 18.
There it is. Okay, here we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Anything? Wait, how's it going, guys?
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. This is Lee Ross, Associate Project Director for Zombies in Spaceland.
Cool.
We're going to show off some new stuff to you guys today. Got some secrets still hiding in the closet that we want to share with you guys.
Sounds good.
To my left, I have Travis Ramon and Adrian Sandoval. They're going to help us take a tour through Zombies in Spaceland today.
Okie dokie. First time seeing these devs.
A little bit of some hands-on gameplay, but we also want to show you guys something really
gameplay
cool past, but we actually we haven't shown it yet, and that's the intro cinematic for Zombies in Spaceland. This is really special to us because this is going to kick off sort of the storytelling for this whole event. Of course, we know you guys love Easter eggs, so
just
pay
play
very
the
close
video,
attention to the cinematic. There's always something hidden in everything that we do for zombies. So without further ado, we want to take you into Zombies in Spaceland. So Adrian, go ahead and button us through. Yep. We'll take a
okay, here we go. This is going to be the intro cutscene, which I have actually posted already on my channel, but here it is.
Master of the Macabre.
Master of the
For
Macabre.
over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying, visceral, and bloody scenes ever committed to film. My contribution to horror is nothing short of genius.
Guy got his theater closed down.
Before my retirement,
Ripperoni.
people demanded to know my secret. How did I make it all look so real? If you really want to know how the sausage is made...
Okay, just going to pause it real quick. People are saying I need to turn the sound up, so give me 2 seconds, everybody. Let's do that. That should definitely be a good volume now. Alright, here we go.
In a Willard Wyler picture, the recipe is simple. First, you add actors. Then, you start grinding.
Hello? Hey! Anybody here?
This is the place, right? I feel like we're being set up for some punk-ass reality show.
This is a Willard Wyler production. One time he held an audition on an abandoned steamship and then sunk it just for effect.
Wait, you mean with the actors on it?
Yeah, I was just getting in the character.
Willard Wyler?
You're late. Welcome. You've all been chosen to play a unique role in my return to the big screen. My killer comeback. But I'll warn you now, my methods tend to be a little extreme.
Is he kidding?
I expect my actors to give it their all. Their blood, their bodies, everything to the performance.
Everything.
Thus, it is imperative we set the mood to ensure each of you fully commits to your character.
People
What
say
you're
audio
about to
delay,
become
it's
a
part of the
is a
video. I can try and
culmination of
fix
my
it if you
life's
want.
work,
But...
the crowning achievement of my career.
Yeah, there is an audio delay, I have noticed. This was in the original thing. So what I'm going to do, I can try and do at least, is I can try and fix it for you right now. So if we go like this, if we select all these, we unlink, we bring all these along. This is live audio mixing right now. Alright, let's find a moment where there's a distinct sound. Let's actually separate these away from this first one. Let's find a moment where there's a distinct sound.
Welcome.
Okay, so we're going to shift this until we've fixed Infinity Ward's damn audio problems. It's not my problem, it's Infinity Ward's problem.
You're late. Welcome.
Okay, this is much closer to being better. Let's just zoom in a little bit more.
You're late. You're late. You're late.
Okay, maybe a little bit more.
You're late. Welcome. You've all been chosen to play a unique role.
Okay, we want
You
a
mean
moment
with
where
the
there's...
actors on it?
Yeah, I was just getting into character.
Okay, looks better to me. So now we need to bring these videos along, bring it in here, and shift all of these a little further, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's continue with the video then. Because people were like, bruh, there's audio issues. It's not my fault, it's Infinity Ward's fault. They had a problem with their stream, but I fixed it for you all.
I expect my actors to give it their all.
Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Back to the video, eh?
I expect
Lovely.
my actors to give it their all.
Yep.
Their blood, their bodies, everything to the performance.
Everything to the performance.
Thus, it is imperative we set the mood to ensure each of you fully commits to your character.
Indeed.
What you're about to become a part of is a culmination of my life's work, the crowning achievement of my career. The first scene is set in the 1980s. I call it Zombies in Spaceland.
Dun, dun,
Hang on to your
dun.
seats.
That laugh
He's
though.
so not kidding.
This room. This room. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So good. What was that? That was weird. That looked like
Still
a
say
glitch out.
this is all for effect?
Forget what I said!
I say, get me the hell out of here.
Oh, there you go. See ya.
Hey, what's with the Letterman jacket?
And the bling.
And the
Because
bling.
our wardrobes reflect the parts we're auditioning for. And clearly, I'm the nerd.
Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
Damn zombies. Oh yeah.
He shoots. He scores.
That's so cheesy. It's just so cheesy.
Yuck. Gag me.
God, me.
Totally epic!
And that's
Whoa.
how we drop the mic. Yay.
There we go. There are 4 characters. That is the intro to Zombies in Spaceland, which, like I said, I've already posted my live reaction to. It's on my channel if you want to go watch it. Let's go back with these guys a little bit, see what they have to say.
All right, so that's our first look at the Zombies in Spaceland cinematic.
Cool beans.
We put a lot of time and effort into coming up with the storyline, and also
Sure you
this
did.
really awesome cast of characters.
I wait for that to
you
be
know,
apparent.
we have these
I
4
await it.
really unique characters that we've put into this very, very interesting scenario. And I think what's most exciting is kind of seeing how they have to come together and try to figure out how to survive together. So just to kind of talk about some of those characters a little bit. You know, when we were first trying to figure out, Travis, like what the 1980s was really going to be about as far as what the character archetypes were about.
the
What was
gameplay,
one
man.
that kind of stood out the most? I mean, obviously we have these 4, but from these 4, was there one that really like stood out to you the most?
Had to be the Valley Girl. It's
The
the,
Valley-
funniest one. It's the craziest one
Gag
to hear.
me.
So good. Everyone wants to be the Valley Girl. And also the nerd. There's my favorite.
Yeah, they. I think what's really cool is all the little bits of dialogue that they have that kind of separates their characters out quite a bit. And even something that we wanted to do that was different than has been done in past Call of Duty Zombies is we wanted them to really feel different when you play as them. So even their melee attacks are different, right? So what, like as an example, what is the Valley Girl?
Let me just pause this real quick. Okay, so there is gameplay here. It is coming, but the way that this stream is organized is that they talk for a little bit, and then we jump into the gameplay, and then we watch it all. So there'll be a little bit of talking, and they'll be talking alongside the gameplay,
that's so
but we're going
cool.
to be reacting to it as they go.
Yeah.
So the different characters have different melees, like
awesome,
I said.
Bits of terminology that come out of the 1980s, gag me with the spoon. But then we also have that nerd who, typically the nerd is not that really strong character, So he's got this really wimpy slap, right?
Here we go.
And it looks really funny to kind of see his limp wrist kind of go across the zombies' faces as he's...
So just before we let them go any further, okay, what we've got here are basically some new HUD elements. So in the top right, it says Scene 2. That is your new round 2. So instead of saying the round number in the bottom left, it's in the top right now, and it's got that little film reel, and it says Scene 2. You've also got your Fate and Fortune cards in the bottom right, which we'll be talking about in a moment. Bottom left, obviously, you've got all your characters, and you've got tickets as well, which is another currency that is in the game. So alongside your regular stuff, you've got Fate and Fortune, the scene thing has moved, and there's tickets now.
To take them down. Yeah. But then we have this
Notice that there's a power switch there as well. They've opened the power up already so they can get out of this first area.
They're a little bit tougher. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, so the rapper, he's a little bit more cheeky, and whenever he melees somebody, he has to use his left fist, so he punches zombies out. Then we got the jock, who's...
I'm just going to see if I can up the... oopsie daisy, that's not what I wanted to do. Playback resolution, full, there we go. That should increase the quality just a little bit.
This big muscly dude who actually smacks zombies over the head with a glass bottle, and you actually get to see that break.
Okay, yeah, so the jock hits with a bottle, the Valley Girl gags with a spoon.
Punch that rapper's throwing out,
the
he's
nerd
got those brass
slaps.
nipples on. Obviously, which is pretty
What's the
deadly.
last one?
I'm going to peek in at our stream there. It looks like we have some,
the rapper.
some people shouting out to us, which is super cool.
He's got knuckle
if I see any questions come through, I'll certainly take a look and maybe answer some of the questions.
So Lee's going to answer questions during the stream. There's the ATM.
SPACELAND feed
there
today.
it is.
So actually, just really quickly, one of the things that we saw that's new is our ATM system, and Adrian was actually just in front of it a moment ago. It's one of those things that we talked about before, where we're allowing players to use their money more efficiently. There's a really terrible feeling. You've banked $10,000 cash, and you've got this amazing arsenal of weapons and perks, and then you go down and you've lost dough, you've lost all your weapons. But we have this ATM system that you can walk up to, right? And you can deposit your cash. And so if you were sitting around on that 10 grand, you could deposit that 10 grand, and if you went down, you could come back and pick it up later. You could deposit it so that
it's
one
not
of
a
your
specialist
friends,
weapon in the corner.
Take some of that
Fate and
cash as
Fortunes in the
well.
bottom right.
So that's a really, really beneficial system.
I'm just going to answer questions for the whole stream, I think. I'm not sure there's much point in us listening to that audio, because they're just going to be talking about random stuff, but I've got the hookup. I've got the gameplay knowledge, because I've actually played it at CoD XP. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, but I'll just keep answering your questions throughout the stream. Let's do that.
If your teammates come back up, or if someone...
It looks so boring. It's the beginning. It's the third round, so it's gonna look dull. Obviously, like God Crovey looks dull when it's round 3. Revelations doesn't really, because it looks a bit trippy on round 3. But
everybody, luckily,
you know what I mean.
Living here. One of the things that we've designed for Zombies in SPACELAND.
Isn't it too late? What are you talking about? Isn't it too late?
Have a little bit of engagement.
Yes, this has been shown, and we're showing it again. Problem?
You've sort of fallen by the wayside and died out of the experience. So typically, you go into this bleed out.
Well, so Dan says the ATM isn't new. We had an ATM in Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, we had a bank. This is an ATM, so it's a little different because it's only in that one game, so it doesn't transition to other games. That's the idea. But yeah, it's a similar feature, it is, for sure.
While you're in the Afterlife arcade,
there's no shield, not that we've seen, no.
You can play basketball, right? There's a basketball game that you can interact with.
Power, there's 5 power switches on the map. 5 power switches. So there's one in the spawn, which we already saw. There are 4 others that are around in the various areas, and they're going to turn on different perks and stuff like that.
For bringing yourself back
bumper cards
at a specific time. Now, there's always that case that you're hoping that
Coco says, "What do the cards do?" You'll see those being used in this game. Don't worry, don't worry. You will see them.
Right. So if you survive that scene, you're back in. But what happens when
Isaac says it looks bad? Do you think so? I think that for round 4, there's nothing particularly bad about this so far.
Now you can come back to life, and you can kind of
the teleport at least to Pack-a-Punch, that middle one, but you've got to activate it to get there.
So there's a little bit of strategy.
Yeah, since you only have 3 tokens, you don't want to use them just because you have them.
Wolf says, yo, how's it going?
Onto them potentially just in case.
John says it looks blocky and clumsy. It's a little clumsy. It's not as smooth as Treyarch Zombies is, but it's good enough, in my opinion. Random Spinosaurus, I think, was said, what's our Jug? So Jug
Nuke really wipes
in
everybody
the mode
out.
is
we've added
what's it called? It's called
effects, you know,
is
we
it
have
tough
sort
enough?
of the wave that
There's
comes
definitely
in
a
and
Jug
you kind of
equivalent.
see
It's
it
the same
clear,
thing,
the area,
2.5k.
The burning ember effects that are left
and basically
behind.
has
It's
the same
just a really
effect.
cool moment to kind of see happen.
So this is a journey into space.
Dab, I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah, now they haven't turned on the
Yes,
power
there
in
is
this
Jug,
spaceship,
Michael,
but
there
you
is
can
Jug.
actually see just walking in here that there's a lot of stuff in this scene that they can actually
My
interact
mic is not muted, we're all good.
Stuff that can really turn.
What are the
tide
perks?
for them.
There's a bunch
Now, we
of
had talked in
perks.
the past
We'll be
about
seeing some of them in the
traps
gameplay
that
here.
we've had in this
There's
map.
PhD
And
equivalent
really
called like
crux of it
Blast
is that we've
something or
turned
other.
Park attractions into
There's
these things that are
Banana
terrible,
Colada perks,
but
and there's some
wonderful
cool new
things to
perks
be
in there,
undead.
and some classic old
so
ones as well.
while we were in Journey to Space,
This is weird,
we
yeah,
got to
it is a
actually
bit
take
strange to
glimpse
get
at
used
one
to,
of the
for
traps
sure.
that are in there, although it doesn't have the power activated yet. It is one of those traps that actually
Hey,
can take out a
you.
really large volume of traps.
It looks fun, cool. Do you
Now,
level up
really
like
cool
Black Ops
something
3?
that's
Yes,
happening
you
on
have
your
level up,
screen right now.
like a
You're
leveling up
told
system, and
that
that's how you
have
unlock the
a
Fate and Fortune cards.
card. Now, these
Okay, he's about to talk about the Fate and Fortune cards now, so I'll let Lee talk about it a little bit, but in the bottom right, you can see it says Nade Party. That is a Fate and Fortune card that they have in their inventory, and their Fate and Fortune meter around that little devil head is filled up, and so what that's going to allow you to do is basically activate the Fate and Fortune card. What will happen is, it will give you like a temporary effect, just like a Gobblegum, and then once you've used the Fate and Fortune card 3 times in your game, you can no longer use it anymore.
Fate and Fortune cards, which you see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen,
So he's
like
switching
the
between
Mana
them
Up
now.
and the Eagle-Eyed, you know, he can trigger these at any time, and now
Okay.
you earn these
Let's see
by
if he
doing
triggers one.
various
Go on.
actions within the game, right? So tell us, how do I earn a Fate and Fortune card? And
So
then how
he's
do I
just
go
triggered one, and what that has done is, as you can see, the meter is active in the right-hand side corner of the screen, and now when zombies touch him, they're going to burst into flames, because he's got the Scorching Skin Fate and
Well,
Fortune
easy
card on.
traps.
So that's what happened just there. Zombie hit him, got burnt up. You're going to do it again, maybe? Okay, no, the zombie's dead. All is well.
And the way you use them is once you actually have the meter filled.
Is there a ray gun?
Or down on the D-pad.
There are sort of
Aside from
other
the
versions
cards
of
that you wanna
things. It's not
use,
really a ray
you
gun,
press
but there's
right
other
bumper,
stuff.
Left bumper, basically you just activate it like a super, and there you go, you get your card. And you can see the icon on the top right.
Oh, we're
is,
climbing up on those
slowly
likes,
but
guys. Good to
surely
see. Thank you for
trickling
liking
down.
the
That
stream
shows you
if
how
you've
much
done
time
that.
you
You're the
have to
best.
actually
You the
gain
best.
those effects.
That's right. Now I saw
Notice
a
you.
question
I've
come in
noticed
here. I'm
you.
sorry that I missed your name. I wish I could have given you a shout out. But I saw a question that was asked: is there a pack-a-punch in this
How
map?
many power-ups?
Man, guys,
Lots.
we didn't let you down. There is a pack-a-punch in this map. However, there is no way we're telling you where it is. You're going to have to find it. We've left you plenty of clues all over the map. I can tell you that sometimes the best things are hidden right in plain sight. So trust me, there is a pack-a-punch. It is going to really, really rock your weapons and give you some really awesome abilities that some of your guns didn't have beforehand. So.
Okay, so Lee has just said that there's a pack-a-punch, it's hidden in plain sight, but he won't tell you where it is. I can confirm that if we go back a little bit, just a little bit, the pack-a-punch is this thing on the left here. And the reason we know that is that it says on the side of it in graffiti, get packed, or something like that. So we're presuming that you can activate that thing somehow, and once you activate it, you'll go through, and the pack will be there, and that's where you'll pack-a-punch your
Some of
guns.
your guns didn't have beforehand, so definitely keep an eye out for that pack-a-punch. And speaking of Easter eggs, you know, guys, we have tons and tons of Easter eggs within this map. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you can do. Chances are, while we've been streaming this today, there's been bits and pieces that we've kind of shown off to say, hey, here's the first part to an Easter egg. So pay close attention to the stream. There's definitely things in and around all of Spaceland that are pointing out. You know, we've got quite a bit hiding under the hood. Now these guys, they're in the special wave right now. You notice we've dimmed the lights around Spaceland a little bit. The fog has kicked in a little bit, and we have these really nasty, terrible clowns. Now, when I was growing up, I didn't have a problem with clowns, but I remember having friends that were terrified of clowns. There was this really horrifying movie that came out, Stephen King's It, this like made-for-TV thing, and everyone was afraid of clowns after that. So, of course, we had...
Yeah, so there is Liquid Divinium, first of all. The map is pretty big. There is Liquid Divinium, there are nukes, there are insta-kills, there are all those sorts of things. Is the perk limit the same? The perk limit is 5. 5 perks max. There is the 5 max perk limit. People are saying delay. Let me check if there's a
Go back
delay.
to the 80s and bring back terrifying clowns because Stephen King's It really did this awful thing to people about clowns. And also there's this really weird thing that's happening that people
I'm
are
waiting
dressing
to
up as
see.
clowns for some reason right now, and I don't understand why.
Okay, so it looks like the delay that they had on the video for their faces is not the same as the delay they have for the gameplay. So let me fix the gameplay delay now. God damn it. Let me put a marker on the thing so we know where we were. This is literally, it's not my problem, it's Infinity Ward's problem. They've caused this issue themselves. But thankfully, I should be able to fix it for you guys without too much hassle. Let me put a marker there so I can get back to that if I want to. And then let's go back to where we were here, and let's see if that audio delay has been
For some
fixed.
reason right now, and I don't understand why. Clearly.
Okay, it doesn't look like it has been. Let's fix their damn audio problems. God damn it, Infinity
We're
Ward.
dressing up as clowns for some reason.
Okay, so...
Happening that people are dressing up as clowns for some reason right now, and I don't understand.
Okay, so we need to put that back.
Happening that people are dressing up as clowns for some.
Back further.
This really weird thing that's happening. Weird thing that's happening that. Weird thing that's happening that people are dressing up as clowns for some reason right now, and I don't understand. Right now, and I don't understand.
This
Thing
is
that's happening
so
that people are
silly.
dressing up as clowns.
I could just leave it, to be fair, but...
Dressing up as clowns for some reason right now, and I don't know for some reason. People are dressing up as.
I've nearly fixed it anyway.
Weird thing that's happening that people are dressing up as clowns. For
Nearly there. Nearly there.
dressing up as clowns for some reason. People are dressing up as clowns. Weird thing that's happening that people are dressing up as clowns for some reason right now, and I don't understand why.
Oh, it's so close.
There's
Is that
this
good
really
enough, guys?
Weird thing that's happening, and also there's this really.
Is that good enough? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me
Really
know.
did this awful thing to people about clowns, and also there's this really weird thing that's happening that people are dressing up as clowns for some reason right now.
I think that's got to be good enough. That's got to be good enough. That's basically
I don't
fine.
understand why. Clearly, we need Batman to come out and stop all these
There we go,
clowns,
Max
but, people dressing up as clowns. So our clowns
What's
are
happening?
obviously
This
much
is
more
Infinite
dangerous
Warfare
than
Zombies in
people dressing up as
Spaceland
clowns.
gameplay,
They blow
round
up
6,
into
round
balls
7
of
now.
fire and confetti, which is
So these things, let me just talk about this real quick. So these things are souvenir stations around the map. There are loads of them, and you put in different souvenir coins that you get. So you can see this one has the fireworks trap that has been built. There are various different traps that you can build. There are loads of them around the map, and they get you basically like temporary things like monkey bombs and
which
stuff like
is
that to
pretty
use.
funny and
So he's gonna get a
hysterical.
fireworks trap here.
But they also
Let's
they
see if he
sprint at
uses
you,
it.
right? There's like
Oh,
these
yeah.
things are not slow paced.
fast.
They're coming at you all the time. And the really dangerous thing is once they get to you and they blow up, they can actually cause the other zombies that are
Boom,
around
there it
them
is.
to start
Fireworks
having
trap.
sort of that explosion
So it
effect
like
as well.
goes into the air and then shoots
So
down
Adrian
at
is taking
zombies.
off one of our traps here. And this is our fireworks trap. This is one of those things that by collecting the souvenir tokens within the map, by killing zombies, putting them in the souvenir stations, you can craft these on the fly and then plant them and place them wherever you want. So this is giving you the ability to create and craft traps.
So there's a drop. That, by the way, I know that looks like zombie money or whatever it's called in Treyarch Zombies, where you go over to it and it gives you just some cash. That's actually a double points. Okay, so that $sign is a double
and place
points.
them anywhere you want in the map.
There
And
you go,
some of
double
these traps
cash.
actually can do some really powerful damage. I mean,
Are there snipers? Yep, there's a
set in the
sniper in
right
this game.
location
We'll
with the
see it later
right
on.
volume of zombies, you can really take out a
Yes,
really
you can
large
slide,
volume
but the
of
sliding is
zombies.
not as
Fantastic
good
to
as
watch
Treyarch
happen.
Zombies.
And of course,
It is
we wanted
not
to
as
have
good,
fun. So if you look up at the
sadly.
fireworks while they're exploding, we have explosions that have cool designs in them, like skulls and happy faces, because we wanted to hide stuff like that. So there's always little things like that that we have hiding around in there.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
And it looks like we're at
Yes, Dylan, there's a main
C7,
Easter
so
egg.
the guys are making good progress. You know, it's
Yes,
right
Billy,
around
it's a
this
3-hit
time
system.
In our reveal trailer, we had this really nasty zombie called the Brute.
Dragonfly, yeah, the fireworks are pretty cool.
He's our park's mascot, and he comes out pretty much to lay waste to every human being he sees. It's right around this time. I think the Brute's probably going to be making his way into the park.
Undead, it's a slide. It's
the
not a
Brute hasn't
dive,
been
it's a
seen very
slide.
much, but I will
But
tell
there
you,
is
when
a
he does see
PhD
these
equivalent
guys,
where it stops you
I
getting
think they're either gonna run
blast
or
damage
look
and
for
stuff
new
like that.
weaponry, because the gun that Adrian's rocking right now, probably not very Brute friendly.
So this
I
is
don't
the
know.
arcade.
I got this.
You get yourself some tickets here.
Now,
So
of
if he
course,
hits
instead
a
of
hoop-
looking for a weapon, Adrian's shooting hoops. You know, nothing like
Okay,
being
yeah.
in a theme
So
park.
he's got a hoop. You can see it says score
Yeah,
30.
dead.
It's a legitimate strategy.
It's a good strategy.
45.
But you know, it's actually pretty
60.
smart, because while you're playing these games,
Boom, and then you can see in the
you're
bottom left,
actually
he's got
being
60
awarded
tickets
So
now.
Adrian was just awarded 60 tickets there. Now these tickets, the cool thing about it is, Adrian, if you wouldn't mind, can you take us over to the prize booth?
Yeah.
Let's take a peek in there, because There's actually...
Here we go.
Give him a little
There's
sneak
some
peek
prizes.
at something cool in there, right? There might
Look
be
at that.
weaponry laying around
Cryo
here.
grenade.
There might be...
Sounds pretty good.
I don't know. Something that's worth it in those
Semtex
prize
grenades.
booths. So by earning tickets and by hitting up the prize booth, you can get some really cool stuff that can help you survive a little bit longer. Now, particularly in the
Can you
arcade,
share money?
there's some really cool stuff in there that you can buy with
I
tickets.
think so.
So
I
by
think
all
so.
means, take zombies out with traps and come back into the arcade. And,
Starting room
earn some of these
weapons
tickets,
are the
because
Hailstorm and the
definitely
M1.
Get you some cool stuff.
Yeah, and there's tons of places to spend your tickets. You know, you have the arcade, which has some of the most powerful
Intervention is back,
fun stuff
indeed.
to use. Get the awesome visuals, but there's also these.
Yes,
ticket
there are
booths
small Easter eggs as
all
well.
around the map, basically, and you just use your tickets, and you can buy any kind of crazy equipment, from a rewind to an Armageddon. That, oh man.
Can you
that
camp?
was the fun one.
Yeah,
That's
if you
my
want to,
favorite one,
but
Armageddon.
the
Basically,
brute,
like a
the
nuke
big
just
zombie will kill you
destroys
if you do
all
that. And
zombies.
the zombies are now dancing on the
So
dance floor.
fun.
Fantastic.
It's a great strategy when you have the brute chasing you.
Oh man.
So there's Adrian's cards popping
Okay,
up again.
them lasers, though.
As you can see, he can flip through that list and choose
Ooh.
any one of his cards. Now, he can actually have multiple cards active at once, which is actually
Okay.
pretty awesome too, right?
Yeah.
So you can have one that, you know, maybe it does a certain amount
So
of
he
damage.
just spawned a
bullets
Carpenter
fired.
and he still
You can
has the
always
Scorched
have
skin
that
on.
card triggered, and it's just kind of laying in wait until you're actively using
How many
it. So,
perks? There were like probably
there's
like
some
8
really nice
total.
power-ups here.
I
Now,
guess.
Adrian was close. I think he was close to the Afterlife there.
There's another one.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to
Trailblazers.
make
That's
it.
basically Banana
Step
Colada. Go on,
one.
buy it.
So
Buy
let's
it.
take a look at
Buy it. Buy
Trailblazers.
it.
You know, people have been asking. I've seen it on the feed. Show us the new perks. Show us the new perks. All right, here you go. Trailblazers.
One of
Trailblazers.
the
What
new
you're gonna
perks.
do is obviously you're gonna ingest
Boom.
this delicious Trailblazers candy, but
There
it's
it
gonna
is.
leave streaks of fire on the ground. And by doing so, you can close off paths, and you can actually create some really tight areas that the zombies have to get
That is
through,
cool.
where they can't prevent taking damage. So it's
I do
almost
think
like
that's
having a
cool. They
fire
basically
trap
took Banana
on the go
Colada
with
and
you
made it a
everywhere
real
you go.
legit perk.
It never
No
expires.
bubblegum,
Unless
it's just
you
a
go
perk
down.
now.
Now, if you bleed out, you're going to lose that perk. But unfortunately, you know, we know Adrian's better than that. It's not going to happen today, right?
Okay, this is the mystery box.
So magic wheels,
Uh-oh.
we love spinning the wheel, right? We love getting random weaponry. Let's see what he gets.
Widowmaker.
Now, if you happen to uncover some weaponry that
Oh, nice shot,
may
bro.
not be in the magic wheel right now, Travis, does it ever end up in the magic wheel?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, there's tons of equipment. Basically, once you find some special weapons, they do end up in the magic wheel.
Oh, interesting. So once you build like a special weapon, it goes into the
Adrian
magic
looking
wheel.
for the
That's cool.
axe
I didn't
here.
know that.
Nixaru, I hope I pronounced your name right. Is there a perk limit? There is.
This guy's aim is not so great.
I see a few people ask about perk limit. Waffles is
Is it
here.
gonna be
perk limit? Yeah,
perk
we have
limit?
a perk limit. That perk limit
Okay, he's
is
talking about perk
5.
limit now.
You can have 5 perks live with you running around at any time.
5 perks.
However, we're sneaky. We're real sneaky. Is there a way to have more than 5 perks? There's gotta be a way to have more than 5 perks, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there definitely is. It is.
I can't remember how you do it, guys.
They're
but
trolling.
you guys are smart out there. I know you guys are gonna figure this out.
It'll take some time.
Oh,
But there's
man.
definitely so. This is one of the things I love most about Zombies in Spaceland. This theme park is fully interactive. We have
Yeah, you could
a
go on the
roller
actual
coaster.
ride. That's pretty
And
cool.
you know, I know we made fun of Jay. We have bumper cars. We got bumper cars. We got bumper cars. But
We got
for
bumper
real,
cars.
the roller coaster is awesome because the roller coaster's taking you around this course.
People say
and
audio.
while
Is
it's
there a
doing
problem
that,
again?
it's not just being on a roller coaster. You're getting attacked by zombies. This is Spaceland. We're not just gonna take you for a fun
Is there seriously an audio delay again? Infinity Ward, can you please fix your stream? Jesus.
ride. We want to throw threats at you, but all these
There is, you know. There is again an audio delay, and because YouTube chat is just so obsessed with their good old audio, I gotta fix it. God dang it. Alright.
but all these targets.
Alright, so right now it's
We want to throw threats at you, but all
2
we want to throw threats at you.
Still too late.
We want to throw threats at you, but all these targets that are popping up.
There we go.
These are actually hard to hit. This
Okay,
is not
audio
an
fixed
easy
once again. You
thing
can
to do.
thank me
So
for
while
that,
going
guys.
through, if you're playing
God
with a
damn it.
buddy,
Nobody
if you
appreciates
notice,
that I'm fixing
on
it.
the
Damn
card,
audio.
there's a score. There's a 6 and a 5. The person on the left, person on the right, they have their own
So
score.
yeah, you go
Travis
through,
and I were competing
there are
right
clowns,
now.
there are
Travis
targets,
knows.
and then you get
He
tickets
takes
at
my
the
buddies
end.
all the time.
That's
But
the
you know,
idea.
we compete at this, and we're
It's just
trying
a
to get
prank,
them
bro.
points. Why? Because we get tickets for doing good. And what did we say earlier? Those tickets net you good stuff. And
There's
if you
Easter egg
want
on
good
the wall.
stuff, you gotta have the tickets, guys.
Yeah, it tells you the
So,
combinations.
Keep
on
your
the wall,
eye
the
on
Super
the
Nick
prize
ones.
when you're on the coaster. Aim for all the targets. Try not to get taken down. Those exploding zombies they're terrible, man. Those clowns take you down pretty fast, so
Damn clowns,
try not
though.
to get hit by them.
It's just a
And go
visual
for as
glitch.
many targets as you possibly can. You know, like I said, we love to hide stuff, so I'd spend some time.
Fix
You know,
it,
taking
fix
some
it.
tours
I
on
fixed
those
it, fam. I
roller coasters.
fixed it.
It's one of the
You're
more
all
interesting
good.
places in the park to check out.
Definitely do it with a teammate. It's very
No
difficult
problem,
solo,
guys.
but, you know,
No
I know there's
problem.
good players out there who are definitely going to do this very easily in solo and knock out as many
Tickets
targets as they
180.
can.
So there you go. You can see
Smacking
you
his
got
teammates.
80 tickets
Good
for that.
job.
High fives.
Going
All
through.
right, high fives all around. So we got 80 tickets. I mean, that's a pretty good score considering we have things in the park that you can net for 50 or 60.
There you go, and there's a
so yeah, that
scoreboard, that's cool.
So you get to come off there and say, hey, this guy right here, this guy.
Come on.
So, you know, of course, you know, there's lots to do. You know, players are going to play the map
Alternate
repeatedly.
ammo.
We hope that you guys come in and play
I think
it a
some
gazillion
guns have
times
alternate
more.
ammo types.
But we have a
I
ranking
think.
system. You know, we have this system
Because there was a gun
sorry,
that I think had a grenade launcher, but I'm
progression
not sure
system where
about
we
that.
want you
I'm not sure.
to get better as you play the game. So the more that you play, you're going to unlock newer levels. You'll be able to
Oh,
progress.
so many people saying thank you in the
hopefully
comments
further and further
now.
into those waves.
I got
And
you
have
guys,
more and
I
more
got
goodies
you.
that become accessible.
He just zoomed in on his teammate. He's
you know,
going
we
to
want-
shoot
we want
Andre
that
the
grind
Rapper.
to be fun. And you know,
Andre.
for us, we play this thing, forget it. I mean, I can't even tell you how
Shout
many
out.
hours I've logged in
What old
Zombies
perks?
Spaceland. And I'm going to
Speed
log in more because I
Cola,
want to play with all the community out there.
Stamina,
But there's a lot to do in here, guys.
Jug.
I mean, there's
Loads
tons,
of them.
and we're really, honestly, we're scratching the surface. There's areas in the park that we haven't even gotten
Whole lot
to
of visual
yet.
glitch.
We should probably start. Let's start spreading around. Let's
Yes,
get a
Gaming
little
Ultra,
further
there is
into
a
this
path.
place,
This
Adrian.
is Triton right now. It's a snow themed map. Snow themed section of the map.
So there's one of the teleporters that you can use to go back to the spawn. If they use it actually, oh no, they're
Travis
going to walk
sort of mentioned
elsewhere.
that this is the snow-themed
Dag
section
nabbit.
of the map. You know, it's important for us to kind of make it feel like when you go into each
There's the
location
DJ
of this
booth,
space,
or one of them.
we wanted
I think
players
there's
to
more than
feel
one.
like they were in a theme park.
And
if
these
any of
things
you out
interesting.
there have
I
been
think
to
that these
places
things are like jump
Disneyland
pads,
or
a bit like
Knott's Berry
Wonder
Farm or
Spheres.
Disney World.
I think.
When you
Because
walk
like
into those
one of them is
areas,
like broken
you know,
when you turn on the
they
power,
have
like
a
that
very
orange one I
distinct
think.
Feel
And so
when
you can
get
jump
into
to
each
that
section.
other
We
area.
wanted you to feel that in Zombies in Spaceland.
But
So
you have
as
to
you're
turn the power on to
traversing
do
through
it.
this area, you know, when you get into the Triton area and
Yep,
you start
intervention.
seeing all that ice, we want that theme to really shine through.
There it is.
And we want you to also feel like, I'm not in Kansas anymore. I'm in a completely
I'm not
different
in
place. I
Kansas
want the
anymore,
feel
baby.
of that area to be different. You want the gameplay in that space to feel different. So in Triton, we have the ability for you to be on an upper level, zombies to be on a lower level. So we sort of have that gameplay that keeps zombies at bay.
Yeah.
But then we have some of these tighter areas, you know, like when you're coming down that slide, that we funnel you in, like in
Are there weapon
Cosmic Way
kits?
here, where it opens up a little
yes.
bit, but then we go into tight funnels.
Yes, there are.
And then you go into
6
this new
attachments
area,
per gun.
which is our Kepler area. You know, this is sort of our alien themed area.
Want to get
And
Wonder
so when
Weapon?
you're in this space,
I'm hoping we can.
oh,
I'm
I'm
hoping.
trouble.
He spawned on me.
So when you're in this space, all
Oh,
of a
boy.
sudden the
Don't down.
corridors
Don't
get
do
much
it.
tighter, and you're also dealing with more.
Oh, the brute.
You know, you're dealing with
The brute is here.
less available items.
freaking brute,
The
yeah.
traps are fewer and further
That
between in
thing
this space
is
as well.
big old nasty.
And
Look at
that
it,
Brute
firing
is
lasers
on
at his
scene.
damn
He has
eyeballs.
come to join the party.
That brute is really annoying.
Brute loves long,
Real
slow walks
annoying.
in the park at night. He loves candy and flowers, so please hang out with Brute all the time.
boy, fire
He's a
sale.
good guy.
Fire
He
sale.
might
One thing I
shoot
did
your head
notice
off,
is that the
but,
mystery box
you know,
takes years to
we'll
spin.
get over that part.
So fire cell isn't even that great because it just takes so long.
So
you
as
literally
you
get
can
like
see, guys,
3
I
spins.
mean, there is a
Give it a spin.
ton
Go on.
to see. There is a ton to do. Is there anything we didn't touch
What's
on
he gonna
today
get?
that we
EBR.
definitely
More
gotta let people
snipers.
know
Damn,
about?
son. Holy moly.
I feel
That's 3
like
snipers.
I want to give him one more little thing. What's that one little thing? We got to give him a little bit more.
That's
Slappy
your
tappy?
discretion. I'll let
Oh,
you take that.
man.
Oh, there we go. Got the
Do we do it,
chromosphere.
guys?
There's that police officer. This little chunky dude with a little bit of extra health.
We have the power on in this area.
Yes, we do. Looks like we do.
All right.
Croc chomp.
So Lee right now is trying to decide if he's going to show us another Easter egg or not.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the Brute quick. The Brute, guys, I'll give you a hint. The Brute,
There's PhD.
he will travel through the waves with you. So if you complete scene 11 and you haven't killed the Brute,
Where's Banana
guess who's gonna be
Colada?
waiting for
Oh,
you
we already
in
got
scene
it.
12.
We already got it.
The Brute. And guess what? If another Brute spawns, you'll just have 2 Brutes. And then another Brute, and another Brute. So, yeah. You want to take the Brutes down fast, guys. Otherwise, you will end up with lots of Brutes. And lots of Brutes in the park is
Yeah, those
probably
Brutes are really
not a
annoying.
happy Spaceland. Not a happy
boy.
Spaceland at all.
He's red.
Adrian, would you do
Nice.
me a favor?
Yeah.
Would you die for me, please? You guys
Would
gonna
you
give me
die
one
for me,
last
please?
treat?
Okay, so he's going to kill
We're gonna
himself
take
now.
you guys
There's the brute.
to the Afterlife arcade.
So they're going to go check out
So
the
we're gonna
arcade.
give you a sneak peek at the Afterlife arcade. Now, this is that place that we talked about, that this hasn't been seen in Zombies, and this is something that we feel really changes. Can you guys let him bleed out, please? This is something that we really feel changes the experience.
They need him to die. He wants to go to the arcade. Kill
The
yourself,
really
son.
awesome part about this is
yeah.
that...
Okay, he can go in here and it's going to chomp on him. There you go.
In the Afterlife arcade,
Perfect.
not only are you still engaged, but you can jump back into spectate at any time. So if you choose to
Are they going to revive him again?
hey, you know
Oh
what,
my god.
I want to spectate, I want to... I want to see what the other guys are doing. You actually can do
They
that.
want.
It's
he's
pretty
trying
fun.
to kill
Let's see
himself,
if the
and the
other guys
teammates
let
keep
die. These guys are
reviving
good
him.
teammates here. They don't
What are you
they don't
doing?
man
Stop!
play.
Stop!
There you go.
There you
He
go.
gets it. I think he got. Nope.
No, he did.
Nope, he's still
She
trying.
did
Oh
again.
my goodness, dude.
He's trying.
They do not understand.
And look at that
Where'd he go?
weaponry.
What's my last name? Waffles. What happens to bullets? Let's fire in bullets now.
Give it one more shot.
I would make blonde jokes, but I would be mean. That Valley girl. Gosh.
Boom.
She just wouldn't.
Okay, stop reviving him. Stop reviving him. They're trying to go to the arcade.
Use your Afterlife going off in the background.
There you go. They got the idea. Sorted. Is there a boss fight?
Alright, I think
There's
we might
sort of a
make it.
boss fight. I mean, it's not
We've
really
got
a
20 seconds,
boss
guys.
fight per se.
And
Oh, damn. We
we'll
just
end
had a
the
like
stream in
spike and I didn't
14
even
seconds,
realize.
right
Thanks for the
before
likes, guys.
just
Appreciate
kidding.
them likes. You're the best.
Just
You're the
kidding.
best around.
So interesting about the Afterlife arcade is you'll always be able to return
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't know if there's a
Afterlife
boss
arcade when
fight
you
per
bleed
se,
out.
but there is the Brute, which
It's
is like a
location
Bargwa.
where you can remain engaged with the game, whether that's playing something within the Afterlife arcade, or
Here we
if
go.
that's just hanging
This
out
is the arcade.
and watching the
So the idea in
spectate.
here
So you can actually
is
do
that
that. So a lot of the games that
You
saw
go around and play
located
games,
in
and you get
around
soul power at the bottom, and that
Spaceland
allows you to
arcade
get back
are
into the
actually
game.
located
So you don't have to wait
within,
till the end of the round.
our Afterlife arcade, except there's no fee, because who are you going to pay? Everybody's
Yeah.
dead, right?
There you go.
So you can actually come in here, you can play the shooting gallery, you can fill up that meter that's at the bottom of Agent's screen there where it says soul power. So after you complete a game, it tallies up just like we do with your tickets.
I'm using
all the
Premiere.
points that you
Premiere's
earn,
my audio.
and
I mean,
then,
my
of course, we
video
give
and
away,
audio editing program.
that soul power, which is awesome.
You think it looks horrible? I don't think it looks too bad.
Nice one. That's a tricky one.
Nice little
The
Easter
Brute
egg
is hard,
here
yeah,
is
they're
actually
annoying.
every
Oh, I hyped
one
fairly,
of the
fairly, yeah.
characters that are featured in the shooting gallery is someone who is
Do I have a
featured
gamer
on the game.
girlfriend? No,
It's one
fam.
of the people who helped make
How am I? I'm
Zombies in
pretty good,
Spaceland.
Lakota. How are you?
In fact, that last guy we just saw was James Chen, one of our designers.
Can you cooperate to buy doors? Yes. Yes, you can. Have I found steps to the main Easter egg? Maybe.
And
Maybe.
Zombies
You'll have to
do-
watch,
so again, this
watch
is,
my videos on
this
launch.
is,
Check out those Easter eggs.
This is the Afterlife arcade, and so we'll give Adrian the chance to kind of get out of here. We have Alex Jacobson and Adrian as those zombies up there.
So
which
yeah,
is
the idea
actually
with this
cool.
is that you
Some
shoot
of
the
our
target,
QA
and then
team.
your zombie character beats the other zombie character.
Alright,
So he
Adrian's
spawns back in now
So
because he's got
last
soul
thing,
power.
you guys
maxed
see
out.
the L and the F. The L and the F is the
Yeah,
lost and
the
found.
L and F there is the
This
lost and
is how
found.
you get your weaponry back. It sucks to play in zombies and lose
So
your
the idea,
weapons
you have to have
and then
2k,
have to get cash
is you go over to it,
get all those
you
weapons
spend
back.
2k, and it gives
If
you your
have
weapons
enough
back,
cash,
gives you your specials
you can go
back.
back and get it. So when we
it doesn't
talked
give you
about
your
that
perks
ATM
back,
earlier, if
it
Adrian
gives
had
you some
banked his
stuff.
cash, he could
Yeah,
actually
it's
go to the
pretty
ATM right now, get his cash, and recover
Looks
his
funny and
guns.
fun. Yeah, it's quite
Think of
upbeat
that.
and like bright and lively.
Oops.
Does the wheel move like the mystery box? Yes, yes it does.
All right, let me
says,
see
hey,
really
how's
fast
it
if I can
going?
grab a couple
Howdy.
of questions off your stream. Mayor McBlunt, your guns shoot water? Yep.
Okay, so George says, are they targeting 11-year-olds? The thing is, they're kind of targeting like 35, 40-year-olds as well, because it's the 80s theme, so people that were around in the 80s are going to enjoy
water
it.
Gun. It's like those classy games that you see at the carnival when you shoot the little target with your stream of water and it causes something to move or go fast.
Between the eyes, 25
the
headshot
Mr.
kills.
Snooky HD. Is this supposed to be hard? Bruh, you ain't seen nothing yet. We have
Park
the kitchen
locations
sink.
changed?
It's still
No, they're
waiting to
fixed.
fall on all these
They
guys'
are
heads,
fixed.
I promise you. We also have the guys outfitted with some really nice Fate and Fortune cards, which you're going to have to earn and unlock
This
those
looks
guys.
awesome.
They're
You
not
guys
all
like
just going to come for free at the beginning. How many Easter eggs you got for us from Noah J456? You want
Yo, my boy Noah J asking the important questions. How many Easter eggs you got? Let's see what Lee says.
Noah J456. You really want me to tell you that, man? Come on.
I saw where's
I'll tell you this.
Where's Hasselhoff?
I got a lot. We got a lot. Where's Hoff?
got a
Hoff
lot?
is in here. Hoff is in here. You might have seen graffiti that says "Talk to the DJ."
Oh, we
Don't
knew the Hoff
forget,
was in there though. Give us some
read the
intel,
graffiti
Lee. Come
all
on.
over the park. It's there for a reason. It gives you lots of great hints. Let's see, Daredevil 1003.
Oh,
can we pay together for a door? Yes, you can. I love that question. We have the team door buy system, and you
How does
can
ranking
pay
work?
together. So
there's the DJ.
Playing,
there he is.
And you are in our game.
Boom.
Oh, look, it's the Hoff. And boom, we all don't have to commit to that. So yes, you can. So Travis can put in a small amount. I can put in a small amount. You can. All right, so we're going to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the stream.
Thanks, guys.
The game is here this week. I cannot...
Boom. So that's the end of the gameplay there. Let me know, guys. And in fact, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up now. So I'll take a couple questions now about the gameplay. So I'm just going to bump it back real quick. I'll bump it back. We'll take a couple questions about the gameplay.
It's actually pretty smart because while you're playing these games, you're actually being awarded tickets. So Adrian was just awarded 60 tickets there.
Mute this right now. So I'm going to take a couple of questions about the gameplay itself so that you guys can essentially just ask anything that you want, because I've played the mode, so you can ask whatever questions you like. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up the stream, and then I'm going to do another stream in about 30 minutes, and I'm literally just going to sit down and answer questions for like an hour, okay? Because I've played probably about an hour and a half of Infinite Warfare Zombies so far. Maybe a bit more than that, in fact. I've played it a fair amount, and so I have quite an in-depth knowledge of how the game works and stuff like that. So we'll do a few questions now, and then a full hour of questions with all this gameplay as well. Infinite Warfare Zombies and Spaceland gameplay in like 30 minutes to an hour, okay? That sound like a good idea? To me, that sounds like a good idea, okay? So let's take some questions now. Some questions. Is there a shield? Not that I've seen. Only be able to use 5 perks. There are other ways to get other perks. That's the thing. There are more perks that you can get. So, it's not actually like a hard limit of 5 perks. You can get more perks. Are we excited? 3 hits for death. Oh, also, one thing I did want to show you guys is this. If we go to the end of this real quick. Look, check this out. So they show the trailer. And after the trailer, they show something that we haven't seen before. This is totally new. Okay, so this thing here, where is it? Where is it? Let's just get to the end of the trailer. So we've seen all this. We've seen the brute. We've seen the dancing zombies. We've seen the clowns. We've seen the trap there. We've seen the forge freeze gun. We've seen the bumper cars. There's the brute again. That's the meteorite thing that is a buyable for your left bumper. There's one of the firework things that you can get with one of the guns. So they show the trailer, and then they show this after the brute. Let's just wait for it. Infinite Warfare Zombies. Wait for it. Be patient, everybody. There's the Hoff. Doing his little dance. And boom. So this is new. We've not seen this before. And it's awesome because this looks like the Apothicon and Keeper languages that we had in Black Ops 3, except this time it's a new version of it. It's like the Infinite Warfare Zombies version, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, I reckon that is actually translatable, you know? Like, I honestly think that is something that we might be able to translate. I'm not sure what language it is, but I do think that there is a good chance that we will be able to translate that, because it looks like it's been thought out. It looks like it's been made clear for a reason. Are they good assault rifles? Yes. Harder or easier than buried? Harder. Yes, Beam of Light has a, there's a Beam of Light for the mystery box, yes. Did it exceed my expectations? When I originally played it, I thought it was, like, kind of bad. Since then, I've warmed to it. Since then, I have warmed to it. So I don't think it's bad anymore. I think that it's fine. It's going to be a fine year, essentially. How does it relate to Exo Zombies? It feels a little bit like Exo Zombies, but without the boosting, obviously. You don't see the bumper cars? We already had those bumper cars. We had them come in. Like, if I scooped back a little bit, you'd see those bumper cars in action. Footsteps. Yeah, there are footsteps as well. So this is going to probably be a playable area. So we'll be able to actually visit this thing in-game. And seeing as, if we go back to the intro cutscene, there's... Where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. It should be just... There it is. There it is. Just there. So, in the intro cutscene, you have this thing as well, which has pictures of the 4 characters, so that's fine. But then you've got all these symbols and stuff, and this sigil, this ritual thingamabob, in the background as well, like underneath those photos. So clearly this is probably the same area So it wouldn't be too crazy of us to say that, okay, if we've got that ritual thing in the intro cutscene, this thing at the end, that thing there, is probably going to be the projector room, and that's where they actually get the ritual happening, where Willard Wyler does the ritual and gets the characters to go into the silver screen. Does it have the letter K? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can the DJ play other songs? Yes, there's a playlist of, like, pop songs that you can play. Shout out. Ooh, am I excited for the music? Well, I'm going to have it off all the time because of copyright, so not really. How did I play so early? I played it months ago. CoD XP. Do I think that the game is going to take as much effort to solve as the Black Ops Zombies Easter eggs? Probably not. I mean, we'll see. It's hard to say right now. We have already found some stuff, but it remains to be seen what exactly the extent of it is going to be when we actually get it on release on launch. Aliens or paranormal? It's no real aliens. It's mainly just zombies. Sprint, slide, and jump. The regular, like, the sprint, slide, and then jump, and then sprint, slide, and then jump, you can't do it as well as you can in Black Ops 3. Like, it's kind of broken in this. Okay, 3 more questions. Is there Mule Kick? Yes. That's one of the questions that I'll ask. Is there Pack-a-Punch? I've already answered that. Yes, there is. What is the Afterlife Arcade? That's a place where you can go. You can get soul power to get back into the map without having to wait for the round to start when you die. So that's the second question. Third question, is there a waffle in it? No, but that's a joke question, so let's ask another one, or answer another one. Does it have an ending? Probably, yes. There is a very high likelihood that there will be an ending to this mode, and then in the next scene, quote-unquote, we'll go into the next map, which will be a completely different theme, with completely different characters, and that's how they'll sort of jump between maps. So, I've been MrRoflWaffles. Thank you for the likes on the video. Thank you for joining me for this stream as well. If you've enjoyed it, then that's great. I'm glad that you had a good time. I'll be answering lots of questions in a Q&A type video in about an hour's time, so stick around on my channel for that. Make sure you've subscribed, and I'll see you guys very soon in actual Infinite Warfare Zombies Easter egg videos and stuff like that on my channel, coming probably on Thursday as well. Okay, very exciting times. I've been MrRoflWaffles. I'll see you guys very soon, in an hour. Stick around, okay? That's an order. Stick around. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.